All right, YouTube, 106 Falconer back with another freaking exciting video. It's been a while, but who cares? I'm entering a new chapter in my life. I bought me a metal detector. The NOKTA Legend. Did a lot of research and settled on this one because it was the cheapest of the real metal detectors as far as I could determine from researching. I bought the Pro Pack, which comes with the detector, the Bluetooth headphones, the LG30 coil, comes with the LG15 coil, 6-inch coil, comes with a pinpointer, digging knife, comes with an external battery that you can mount on here, and it plugs into your headphone jack down here. Let's see, comes with a carrying bag for the unit, comes with a pouch, with a belt to keep your finds in, comes with a holster for the digging knife and one for the pinpointer. Now the pinpointer, it takes a 9-volt battery, and the one that comes with it is junk. I wouldn't even bother putting it in. I used it, got maybe an hour's use out of it, and it was dead. And I don't know if you tried to find 9-volt batteries now, but I thought I had some in the house, didn't have any. I went to Dollar General, they didn't have any. Went to CVS, they had a 2-pack of Duracell, but they wanted $20 for them. And I'm like, there's no freaking way. So I had to run all the way up to Walmart. It's like 25 miles round trip to buy 9-volt batteries, and I got a 2-pack of Duracell there for $9. So bear that in mind. Make sure you have a good 9-volt battery. So anyway, so this is what I'm going to start doing. Over the past couple of years, my body's just deteriorated so bad. I was starting to get depressed and this and that. And then I saw a metal detecting NYC video just popped up one day months ago, and I started watching. I'm like, hey, that's something I could do. So then I started researching. Anyways, so now I'm trying to learn how to use the unit. When I first got it, I immediately put the big coil on and just started going. I tried reading the manual, but my eyes glazed over, and blah, blah, blah. So I put it on, and it was just like, because my yard, this is all fill. I mean, probably 12 inches of fill or more. So there's really nothing really old in the upper layers. I mean, the fill's been around for a while. Over there, I had a big old cherry tree. It's like a 40-inch base on the thing, old tree. I found this old knife underneath one of the roots on there with the metal detector. That was like my first find with this coil. It was like the only thing. And then after that, I was like, shit, I think I just wasted my money. So this is a nice old knife, thick. I got to wire brush it down. Obviously, I had a wooden handle on it. And then the really cool find was this World War II military button off a uniform. Really good shape, heavy. Just this morning, I found me a nickel. And I must not look at my coins. This is a 2005 Buffalo nickel. I don't ever remember them coming out with that. Then I found me a state quarter, Massachusetts, 2002. But my advice, if you're new to metal detecting, I would try the 6-inch coil first, so you don't, say screw it. And then I would also, which is what I'm doing, I'm just strictly looking for coins. I have a coin program on here, a guy named Mental Mike. I followed his instructions on setting up a coin program, and then I ran the 6-inch coil. And as soon as I did that, I was actually able to start hitting things without all the bleed, it was, spot on. Got a bunch of pennies, bunch of dimes out of the back here, a few nickels. That quarter is the first quarter I've found so far. But then it makes it exciting. Then you want to actually start learning it and using it. So I'm going to show you the dig that I did with this one and the difference between, I was running, I found this signal using the 6-inch coil, and I had it in pitch tone. I've been going back and forth between pitch tone and the regular tone. I like the pitch tone, but I stopped using that now because I want to concentrate on learning the normal tones first. But anyways, so this was hitting like a 46, 47 in the pitch tone. So I was assuming it was a dime. This quarter was dead on 50, and the nickel was dead on 45. I found 2 nickels out front, and they were both dead on 45. So then anyway, so after using the 6-inch, I tried it with the LG30 coil on there in regular tone, and it was ringing up like a 56, 57. So I was like, or was it, well, you'll see the video. So I was like, geez, maybe it's a quarter down there. Then I switched it to regular tones or to pitch tone. You'll see in the video. And it was ringing up 46, 47. So I don't know what made the difference in there. But, oh yeah, the other reason I started using the 6-inch coil, there was another guy I watched. His name is Paystreak Super Freak. That guy, I'll tell you what, you watch his videos and you got to take a nap afterwards. That guy's hustle, hustle, hustle. He said all he hunts with his small coils. Of course, he hunts jewelry and modern money. So he's the one that turned me on to using that. He said how much easier it is with a small coil to separate stuff and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But now I'm going to be learning how to use the LG30 just because, I don't know, whatever. So anyways, we'll go out front here and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. See, my old house here, these windows, my basement windows, when I first moved in here, I think it was shortly after the Last Supper, I had to pour 10 inches of concrete because the old basement windows were sunk down. Well, no, yeah, 10 inch, I think it was 10 inches because they were sunk down about 8 inches below the driveway, the window portion on both sides. So I had to pour concrete in there, and I made me some windows and threw them in. Anyways, this is where that big cherry tree was, where I found that knife blade underneath. Other than that, I really haven't found too much, but I really haven't hit this area because I'm still concentrating on out front. Now I'll show you again, or also, see this sidewalk here. When they built the credit union, they tore up the old sidewalk to put a new sidewalk in, which I don't know why they did that. Anyways, the old sidewalk was about a 6-inch pad, and it was sitting on top of another sidewalk that they had poured the previous sidewalk right over, and the sidewalk that was underneath there was about 6-inch pads. So this is all this been filled in at least a foot. Now it had to happen some time ago because, like I say, that cherry tree, the roots were above ground, and it was 40 inch at the base, so it was an old tree. Anyways, so what I've been doing here in coin mode is I bought some orange ground marking paint, and I've been going finding targets, and I hit them with the paint. This is where I found the quarter this morning. I dug that one out this morning. So I got targets all over the place. The nickel was underneath here. I got to mow this lawn too. I got to mow it today before the heat comes in. So that's really helped me out because what I do is I mark this stuff, and then I just try it in different settings and see what I'm getting. So I'm trying to, learn the machine without getting frustrated. This side I had a bunch of targets marked, and they were all pennies. Everything was pennies except for right here. There was a beaver tail. I had a nickel over here. Never did find what was in here. But anyway, everything else was just pennies. I found the military button underneath here, right in there, so I'll show you the video. Anyway, so that's it. I'm gonna start making me some videos again, get out of this funk I've been in. So this is something I can do. The stuff I used to like to do, I can only do on a very limited basis anymore. Otherwise, I'm bedridden for days on end. So, all right. Well, enjoy the video, and that's it, man. I'll see you when I start doing some stuff. All right, see you. Then what I'm going to do is, this is the one I'm going to dig. I got one right here. So that should be a dime right there. Let's try this one under here that I'm going to actually dig here. Well, I'm going to dig them all, but... All right, now see this one where it was, I thought it was at 45, so that should be a quarter right there. Now see, we're down in the 40s here on the pulse tone. Huh. All right, let's dig this prick up, see what this one is. Well, let me hit it with a pinpointer first, make sure it's not close to the surface. Yep. I didn't even look at the depth gauge on, on the machine, but it's I'm picking it up. So let's see here. And that's the other nice thing about that small coil, is that your digging area, you can really narrow it down rather than the big coil, which I got to get used to using. But I'm trying to get as proficient as I can before I go out and just start freaking putting holes. And then also, I just have to, for now, have to just go out looking for specific targets. Like I'm going to just go out coin hunting. All right, I'm getting signal here. I don't know. This thing has a lot of falsing, or it might be halo effect, whatever they call it. So this is saying it should be right there, and if it's not there, then it's probably a penny or something that has started to decompose. Yeah, because I'm not getting anything. Oops, shit, I was covering the camera. There's... yeah, there's nothing there. So it's probably got to be some iron or something, I would think. Let's see. Or did I get it out? What the heck? Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that. It's a freaking military button. That's pretty freaking cool. Huh. Wonder if it came off one of my uniforms. Well, there you go. Nice. Can we see that? My freaking eyes are so bad I can't see shit, but...